Yeah, just a moment. Hey guys, it's Craze here. Just wanted to go over some arena stuff. In preseason, did pretty good. Got our 1700 rating and whatnot, just over like a day or two. Didn't realize I kind of forgot ranked was going to require queuing a lot. So now this actual season, we're going to start queuing a whole bunch. But let's go over what's going on with the build. I'll show you some gameplay footage after this, and then you can kind of decide if you want to do bow wand or not. It's pretty fun. So for gear, which is kind of easy to go through, I'll throw a quest log in the comments. That way you can kind of inspect it a lot more closely. But just to kind of go over it real quick, this is what's going on with the world PvP. I like to go with a whole bunch of HP, so we go with like 16,000. There's a lot of better upgrades we can go with, but this is what kind of like a budget. If you don't have access to really high end gear, everything except for this ring here is going to be pretty obtainable. This ring and I think this cloak is probably tough to get. You get this out of the lithograph. So here's what's going on with that. I'll show you kind of the traits we're going for. You should go for like a full ranged endurance build. So right now we have one magic piece on. That's going to get magic endurance. That's not really helping you too much with 160, but it is. I like the gloves with the perception. And everything's pretty much just melee evasion, ranged endurance. And in this particular build, we kind of went with a little bit of melee endurance too. This is just because out in the world, people reduce your stats so much that you kind of need that. Got lucky and found this in the weekly. Melee evasion necklace. Perception is what we're looking for here. More perception. And just damage reduction. That's the stats I run around with in world usually. A little bit of endurance everywhere. A little bit of that. Some damage reduction. Now, when we're going to arena, I usually kind of hyper-focus a little bit more on melee evasion. We even go up to 2,000 if we need to. And a little bit more range endurance. Easy stuff to get if you're not used to playing. Just Belt of Combat Prowess. And Night Slayer's Mantle. And then just Visor of Resistance. All pretty easy out of the auction house. This is from Temple of Siliveth. And this is from the Mitrans. Just over by Pure Light Hill. If you're just trying to farm them. And quickly, here's the skills. So, here's what we use for PvP most of the time. For PvE, I kind of go a little bit more DPS. But for PvP, especially in arena, people just need you to mainly heal. Now, once you get strong enough, you can try to throw in a few damage skills. Or if you have the perception, go ahead and use Ensnaring Arrow and Curse Nightmare. Out of all I've done a whole bunch of normal matches, and then out of all the ranked matches and normal matches combined, I can tell you kind of want to stick with mainly support because you're not going to do enough damage to really help too much with the damage unless you have the perception for it. And the first thing to work on is being strong enough to survive. So work on your stats to be a tank first. And once you're tanky enough to actually live, then you can start healing your party. And then you'll start getting things like sleep, tornado, etc. Chanting times used to enchant the strongest person in your party, help them kill. And Fountain of Life is mainly just for you. Your party's never going to be able to stand in it. At least not reliably. So that you're just going to drop this down to heal yourself after you've used the other healing spells for your party. Show you the specializations real quick. Whirlpool attributes not really needed here, but just depends on what's going on in the arenas that you've been doing for the day. And then some more advice on that is spec for what you're dealing with. So if you don't really need this mana stuff, go for the ranged. If you want to do Curse Bomb, go ahead and set up your Curse Bomb there. If you're not sure what that is, it's just specking into Curse Explosion, Corrupted Magic Circle, additional damage, and Decaying Touch, and then at least get effect duration over here. And then you're going to drop 2 stacks of Touch of Despair, 1 Corrupted, and then throw your Curse Explosion on them. Once you've done that once, you can go ahead and just use Blitz, reset, and then throw your Curse Explosion again. And that should be a pretty good amount of damage for a healer. If you want to go the bow route, strafing, decisive sniping, and knocked is very powerful. It's just it starts to use a lot of mana, and it takes a little bit of time to set up every single time. So in arena, it's a little bit janky. Goes to the invincible wall. Go ahead and when you're first starting out, maybe use the targets expanded. But as you get deeper into arenas, people kind of focus target people, so you're kind of just do the single. And then Clay's Salvation is something you're going to want to throw in there whenever you notice you're going to deal with a lot of AoE damage, especially out in the world. But in arena, a lot of people, since they do so much hyper focus targeting on just one target, Clay's Salvation is usually not as important. So I kind of go for more of a CC and single target healing setup. If you want to, if you need more hit, go ahead and use rapid fire stance. I like to use sniper sense just because the critical chance helps with your healing, and you can crit with heals. You can also heavy hit with them too. All right, just wanted to go over that real quick. Don't usually make guides or anything for thrones, so I just wanted to show you what gear we're using, what skills we're using, and then you guys can see some of the arena content. Need to remember to stop clicking people's targets over here and actually control click. Ugh, they finally caught me. Yeah, dude. Pretty good. In fact, we'll take a screenshot of that. It's pretty good. It's only got an hour 21 left. I can keep trying to push it.